Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Hublot Big Bang Ferrari Magic Gold Limited Edition of 500 pieces. You can see and you can purchase this nearly indelible gold flyback chronograph on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Hublot Big Bang Ferrari Magic Gold Limited Edition. Now, if ever there were a watch that fully justifies its asking price with sheer feature density, it would be this one here. But let's talk about how it wears. The first standout feature of this watch is superb ergonomics. Now, it's big, that's the Hublot look, but Hublot, as I often say, understands that you can't build a bigger customer for a bigger watch, so it has to fit on a normal wrist. And you can see this one is seated securely on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, and it's not even buckled down as tightly as it can be. You see, I have a few more perforations in the strap if I really want to cinch it down. For that reason, I believe that down to 15 centimeters in circumference, maybe even 14 and a half with an oval wrist, you're going to be able to wear this big watch with security and, of course, the panache that comes with Hublot style, but you do have to be comfortable with the appearance of a big honking watch on your wrist, because it is that 45.5 millimeters across the 9:3 span of the case. Because of the winglets and the crown, obviously it is larger, and that also doesn't include the chronograph pushers. The watch is thick, 16 millimeters thick. You can see there's a little bit of an outcropping with the resin case to bezel gasket, and you can see that poking out in almost Nautilus-like fashion at 9 o'clock. That will cause a tight sleeve or cuff to hang up on the watch, but this really never was one to be buried underneath a sleeve of any kind. Hublot, as ever designed to be seen, spans a massive 57.5 millimeters across the wrist, but again, seated securely and not even strapped down as tight as it'll go. Now, the watch is hefty thanks to the Magic Gold, but with a titanium inner case, carbon fiber and resin case flank inserts, it doesn't feel oppressively heavy. This isn't like the Oceanographique in King Gold. That was overwhelming. This is wearable. It's also nicely appointed. You can see the strap itself, a combination of beautiful light brown hand-stitched calfskin and natural vulcanized rubber. It has a nice taper to it such that it swells to visually conform to the shape of the case. So it seems very handsome, proportional, styled as part of the watch rather than a separate component, but then it tapers off and becomes thin and pliant underneath the wrist where the wrist is soft. You can see the titanium folding clasp with the internal Hublot H pattern chassis, and it does feature a minderless system tucking excess strap length underneath the body of the clasp. When closed, very secure. It does feature twin trigger release. You can see a Ferrari themed carbon fiber insert, but the twin triggers ensuring that the watch will not pop open, quite secure when closed. And again, because of the minderless system, clean when closed. There's no need for minder loops anywhere on the strap. Now, the watch itself features a Ferrari seatbelt buckle inspired quick release system for the strap on both sides. So the calfskin not being water resistant, if you do want to avail of this watch's 100 meter water resistance and take your motorsports watch offshore, hint, hint. The bottom line is that you can do that, and you can do it quite easily with an Hublot accessory strap in rubber or textile, or even a bracelet. All are available. Now, the case is magic gold. It looks more like a bronze alloy, to be honest, but I actually find that handsome and welcome. There are those who like the idea and the weight of gold, but don't like the gaudiness of gold. Well, and Hublot is never going to be discreet, but what magic gold gives you, in addition to 1000 Vickers hardness, almost like ceramic, it gives you that durability, but it also gives you a bronze-like sheen. This is unlike any other 18-karat gold sold. It's a combination of gold and ceramic, and the matrix of the two creates magic gold. Hublot first unveiled this in 2012. It took them a couple of years to get it right, and given the complexity of the process, that's no surprise, but you, the end user, reap the benefits. Handsome, unconventional, exclusive, and remarkably hardy. You can see that magic gold bezel frames a open dial, not skeletonized, but open. Now there's the main sapphire, which sits over the entirety. There's another sapphire which serves as the base for the Arabic numerals and indices of the hour track, as well as the cavallino and the scale for chronograph minutes. We may as well start the chronograph. One feature that I happen to love with the Unico movements is that they're inverted. Essentially, the chronograph components that are normally on the back of the watch here are on what's known as the back of the movement, which is the dial side. Now you can see just beneath my thumb the column wheel that engages and disengages the lateral clutch. And you can see the lateral clutch moving in and out just underneath the Ferrari Cavallino. Now, it's beautiful to be able to see it without taking the watch off the wrist. It's also highly functional, giving you crisp column wheel action and, of course, the flyback functionality of the Unico caliber 1241. You can reset and restart the chronograph simply by pushing the trigger at 4 o'clock. Now, the watch features the Hublot Big Bang Ferrari family's signature quarter turn crown. It takes only 1/4 turn to either lock or unlock the crown, which I love because it makes for easy access, and being rubber coated, it's easier to handle with wet, sweaty, or gloved hands, as a sports watch should be. Now, on the reverse side, you can see the automatic winding caliber 1241. It might actually be more impressive on the dial side, but nevertheless, there's a lot of technology at play here. Unlubricated high-efficiency ceramic rotor bearings, a 70-hour power reserve thanks to automatic winding and a large mainspring. It beats away at 4 Hz, so 28,800 vibrations per hour. There is hacking or stop seconds, such that you can pull the crown out and you can actually halt the balance and synchronize to a reference time. There's a quick set for the date, and the escapement itself, the pallet and the escape wheel, are executed in silicon, also unlubricated, for long-wearing durability and minimal maintenance. This is a handsome watch that gives you a lot of watch, a lot of features, a lot of horology, and a lot of value. Not cheap, but nevertheless the value equation is excellent. Thanks to everything you get, the watch can scarcely contain all of those features, even given a 45.5mm case size. You can see and you can purchase this one on our website.